Well, good morning, Walleye Wisdom Watchers. This is Gary Speicher reporting from the NPAA conference up in Bloomington, Minnesota. And with us this morning during a break is George Liddle with Ranger Boats. George, could you tell our watchers a little bit about your company, your organization, and what's new, what's going on with Ranger for 2011? I just happen to have the new brochure.
Well, Gary, you should know what's new for 2011.
Yeah.
Gary is a proud owner of a brand new 620, and the 620 is our flagship of the 600 series, which is our deep V walleye multi-species boat, and we've redone it this year. It's very, very exciting for us. We've redesigned the interior of that boat and actually put more room in the floor, 15 inches more floor space from port to starboard, and plus we've added storage at the same time.
So a guy can get more crankbaits stored in the boat this year?
You can have more lead, more crankbaits, more anything stored in the boat. We've done it. The engineers have done a really good job with the redesign of the boat. Plus, we put snap-in carpet in the boat, so you can pull the carpet out. For your, if you're using your crawlers and minnows and just get the floor dirty, you can pull the carpet out and not have to worry about damaging the carpet or getting it dirty, and just hose the boat out.
Wonderful!
So that'll be a really, really good plus. Something we didn't have in the boat before.
But the electronics, for my tired eyes, the electronics keep getting bigger and bigger, and I noticed that on the 620, that large 10-inch screen is going to be able to be mounted right on the console this year. Save a little windshield space, or maybe allow you to have 2 units.
Yeah, what we've done there in the redesign of the boat, we've taken the console and made a flush mount area that you could put a 10-inch unit flush mount right in the dash, and then allows you another area to ram mount an additional 10-inch unit.
Oh boy!
So you've got lots of screens.
Lots of screens to watch.
Lots of screens. And if you didn't use two units, the convenience of having the big 10-inch flushed is a safety factor for when you just stop for lunch or something like that. You don't have to take your units off the boat as if when they're on a ram mount. So it serves a couple different purposes.
Yes, and folks, the new Ranger for me is sitting back at Bob's Marine in Bellevue, waiting for some final rigging and some additional electronics. I noticed at the meeting late yesterday afternoon, that there's also been an upgrade in the Ranger boats for folks that, families that want to do a little family fishing and maybe don't have the resources, George, to get into the tournament style boat.
Yeah, we're talking about your new tournament boat,
yes,
and I know you can't wait to get out there in the 620, but we've also redesigned our 18-foot 6 walleye boat. Our 1860 rates for a 175, but a 150 horsepower works really, really well on that boat. So, but if you don't want to run a 250 Evinrude, right, you can run a 150 Evinrude on our 18.5-foot boat, and and do the same job. Sorry, catch as many fish as you.
I know.
Catch the same amount of fish for quite a bit less money. And if we're river fishing, for instance, I mean, there's a lot of times you don't need that big boat, that you might need if you're going to a big body of water.
Right.
So yes, the 1860's been redesigned also. It has all the same characteristics that yours does as far as the ride and the way that they're built, but in a smaller version, and you can get into that boat much more affordably.
George, if people want to learn more about Ranger boats and learn how to just where to go to find a dealer, what would you suggest to our watchers today?
That's a pretty easy one. Yeah, you go to www.rangerboats.com. We're real proud of our new website. You can actually build your own boat on that website.
Oh boy! But
the more important thing, as you said, is you can find a dealer, and that's a very simple process. Also, to find out your closest dealer, you can ask for a brochure, our new brochure, and get it sent right to the house.
Right here.
But that's the place for all the information.
Very good. Well, George, thank you for your support of the NPAA.
Yes.
Thanks for being here at the meeting, and look forward to seeing you on the water this year.
Yeah. I'll be hopefully giving you some checks this year.
Well, and maybe some tips too.
I don't know about that.
Thank you, George.
Thank you, Gary.